Whew. Hello fellow YouTubers, it's Tuesday, August, I don't know, yes, 14? Must be, yeah, yesterday was 13, wasn't it, Monday. I should cut and start again. Nah, I'm not. I just finished doing a little welding job, another little pot stand for my dearly beloved. And the turtle doves, well, they were in fine voice again. They just stopped. Yeah, well, it's been another, well, sort of spring-like day today. Perfectly clear blue sky, as far as the eye can see. And yes, that's the little pot stand I made up. Just 3 pieces cut from a star picket, then some pieces of scrap angle. You can do just about anything if you've got a weld and a grinder and what have you. I just got to do a little bit of grinding there with the Bosch grinder. And my wife will then put that pot over there on the stand. Well, it's just on 4, and I haven't had any lunch yet, but I did get up late and had a late breakfast, but that was quite a few hours ago. I'm a little peckish, but I wanted to get this job done first, and then I could sit down and relax. I heard from my dear friend Dill, who, if it's not one thing, it's another, and it's the same with all of us, is it not? You know, she just got over the shingles, and they're bad enough, and now she had some urinary tract problems and some chest problems as well. See, one thing after another, and I think we all can sympathise and empathise with her. It's a real pain in the bum. Anyhow, she was going on, mentioned antibiotics, well, I did, and then she mentioned that she had to have some different antibiotics, and that's true. And of course, that piqued my interest then in antibiotics. And I had to do some research, and what I found I will tell you later on. So for the time being, I'm going to go and make a sandwich, and I'm going to nuke a mug of tea, and then I'm going to clean up this stand, put all the stuff away, and then I will record the other part of this video. So I will catch you a little later. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I finished cleaning the bathroom today, the ceilings and the walls, getting all the mould off. But you know what the problem is? I know you can use other things. People suggest using vinegar. Excuse me. It's been suggested that you can use a vinegar, but I tried it, doesn't work. And white vinegar, maybe got to use brown vinegar, I don't know. And there are other products available, but I know one thing: the stuff you buy that's supposed to be get rid of mould, exit mould, and that sort of stuff. Well, it doesn't really work on the stuff on the ceiling. It works in the shower recess, but I found that white, of course it'd be white, bleach. And I'm going on, aren't I? But well, people say I go on, and it's true, I do. I just can't help myself. And I had gloves on, But it still seems to get through the gloves. And I only had one glove, actually. I said gloves, didn't I? Well, I have to correct myself. It was, I had one glove on the right hand. But of course your hand gets tired and you're up there going like this. And so I used this hand that didn't have a glove on it, and of course the smell, well, I can still smell bleach on my hands now, and they have been washed heaps of times since I finished that job. But it's very hard to get off, and that's what I was saying in the first place. So why did I carry on with all this vernacular? Now, I did mention before that a deal had piqued my interest in antibiotics. And so I did some research, and now this is going to make you laugh. Not about the antibiotics, but me trying to pronounce the names of the antibiotics. And there are well over 100 antibiotics. I didn't know that. Did you? Well, you do now, and so do I. And but the majority come from only a few types of drugs. I'm reading this, of course. And these that follow are the main classes of antibiotics. Penicillins, such as penicillin and amoxicillin. Yeah, well, amoxicillin I can remember. I think it's a sort of thing that it's a fairly common antibiotic. Yes. Now, here we go. Number 2. Are you ready for this one? Cephalosporins. Cephalosporins such as cephalexin or Keflex. Well, Keflex I know of. I think my wife used to get Keflex for her urinary tract infections. I think so. Very common, isn't it? Urinary tract infections. I've had them myself. I don't think anyone's really exempt from them at all. I don't know. Now, number 3, macrolides. Well, I got that one out easy enough, didn't I? Such as erythromycin. And in brackets it's got E:\mycin, which is clarithromycin. Clarithromycin, which is Biaxin. Okay, and azithromycin, which is Azithromax. Now, Keflex, Biaxin, and Zithromax, they're capitalised, which means they are drugs that have been developed by a Pacific Drug Company. That's why they're capitalised. Same with E:\mycin. Did I say that? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah. So any that's capitalised is from a major drug house, and anything that's not capitalised, which is a lot of these others that I'm trying to pronounce, they are generic. I didn't know that either, but I found that out as well. So there you go. Did you know that? Did you? Well, you're smarter than me if you did. Now here we go. Number 4. Fluoroquinolones. Fluoroquinolones, such as ciprofloxacin. They're not capitalised, so they're generic brands. And this one is capitalised, Cipro, and levofloxacin, which is Levaquin, which is capitalised, and ofloxacin, which is Floxin, which is capitalised. Anyhow, then sulfonamides such as trimoxazole, which is Bactrim, and trimethoprim, which is Prolaprim. That's capitalised. Why did I start this? Anyhow, now number 6, tetracyclines, such as tetracycline, which is simicin, capitalised, and panmycin, which is again capitalised, and a doxycycline, which is not capitalised, but the next one is capitalised, and that's vibromycin. Okay, now the last. We're down to number 7. Aminoglycosides. Aminoglycosides. Such as gentamicin, which is not capitalised, but the next one is, which is garamycin. And the next one's not capitalised either. It is tobromycin, which is capitalised Tobrex. Well, there you go. Yeah, I got the... did you find that interesting? Probably not. You'll probably scroll through it, and I wouldn't blame you at all, because it was rather boring, wasn't it? But anyhow, I got the little stand finish, and I put the pot on it, and it's fine. It's as strong as anything. I mean, it hold my weight, no problem whatsoever, and I'm nearly 100 kilos, but it'd be able to hold an elephant, I reckon. Yeah, an elephant could put its foot on it. Strong as anything. Yes, well, what is it? Holy smoke, it's almost 5:15 and it's still light. Yes, so the days are getting longer and the nights are getting shorter. But boy, it's been cold. The nights have been very cold here, but dry. Holy smoke, it's dry. We've had nothing even come down from the north. See, we often get the tropical lows, but there's been no tropical lows up north. None at all. Coming down here, and sometimes they'll come back. Oh yeah, they'll come back, and you've got to enjoy this dry weather while you can. Because the wet weather will come. It will come again, and it will rain for weeks on end. They won't be able to do a thing outside, but the garden will love it, and that'll be great. And oh yes, if you're still watching at this point, I've got a little snippet that I recorded yesterday. I went outside to give Darla Ham a little job, and of course Bailey was out there. Yeah, Bailey's our dog. Yeah, you need Bailey. And as I'm standing there holding this thing for her, she did what she wanted to do with it. Bailey jumped up on my hip, which is nothing unusual about. He comes up on your hips all the time. But then he balked for some reason. I don't know what way he balked. And he dragged his claws down my leg, my right leg. Holy smoke. Well, I got the GoPro camera out and a torchlight, and I did a little bit of footage. So if you don't want to, if blood offends you or it makes you squeamish, well, you can look away right now. Well, just when I thought I was having a good day, I go out to give Darla a hand to do something in the backyard. Bailey jumps up at my side, then balks and drags his claws down my right leg, and look at a mess. Eh? What a mess. And there you go, eh? Look at that. Terrible. It was a terrible mess. I had to get come inside and mop up all the blood and clean it with Benadine, and clean it again and clean it again. And if it's not one thing, it's another. Isn't it, Dill? If it's not one thing, it's another. And here I was thinking how good I was going. I haven't cut myself, and I really hadn't bruised myself for a few days either. Like this one here, which I showed you before, but that's starting to heal. And then Bailey does that. And I don't know why he balked. I don't know. Maybe, I can't think. I didn't make any sudden movements that I remember, but whatever. Well, these things are sent to try us, aren't they? Anyhow, pardon me. I don't know if that's getting smaller or not, but I'd like to get rid of that wattle. Look at it. Yeah, there's a doctor that's got a YouTube channel, and he comes up with all these little things about to be able to help you do this, that, and the other. For instance, the other day there was this point here. If you push it and push it up and hold it for a minute, it's supposed to clear your sinuses and make you feel good. Well, it doesn't work on me, Doc. It don't work. He said, of course, if it doesn't work the first time, try it again by pressing in a different spot. But I pressed all over the spot here, and it didn't make any difference. There's other things too, like the pulling the pinkies, and something to do with the joints here in the bone. You hold it there, and it's supposed to make you feel better or refresh the brain. Same with, pinching here for a minute and then pinching here, and it's supposed to do something for your brain as well. Well, it makes your brain feel a bit of pain, that's what it does. Because I squeeze too hard. Good. Anyhow, sorry about turning my back on you. I'm going to go now, because I think I've said enough. Yeah. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you get better soon. You will. I'm sure you will. And then something else will come along. You got to laugh. You've got to laugh. You really have. Anyhow, until next time. Bye for now. And here's the funny thing. So normally when I record on the iPad, it's sort of got a letterbox design. It's black up here and it's black down there. But now it's full screen. And I don't know how that happens. I thought I did know how it happened. I thought it was a matter of just pushing it on the screen, but that doesn't do it at all. If you do that on the screen, the light adjustment, aperture setting, is it aperture? Light setting comes up. It's got a little sort of sun icon, and you can push it up and make it lighter and darker. Well, up makes it lighter and down makes it